Hey guys, so glad we finally got the intros right last week and we never have to do them again. Now we can use this time to chat as normal friends.
Yes! Since we aren't recording, can we talk about stuff we don't normally bring up on the show? Like, Nate, your charity work at the orphan hospital and how Brent pretends to have a Canadian accent?
That's right, little doggies. I sure am obliged to be my true self around kind folks such as yourselves.
Be quiet and listen to me.
Did you guys hear that?
I definitely heard something.
You'd have to have tumbleweeds in your ears to miss something like that.
I am the queen of the podcast city.
Holy moly! It's the queen of Podcast City!
I heard that's the Hollywood of podcasts.
I heard that's where folks go to become podcast millionaires.
I have traveled a long way to bring you an offer.
You want to buy our podcast?
Yeehaw! I'm gonna fire my 6-shooter in the air and scare my horse.
We will pay you $10 million. But you have to make one change to the show.
We'd love to sell out.
Yeah, we talk about it all the time.
Now, slow down there, little doggies. Let's hear what Her Majesty up there has to say before we go and sign any of them fancy banking papers.
We want Brent to make his quiz 8 questions instead of 7.
No problem.
That's very easy. I'm sure Brent will agree.
Well, now, I hate to stick a bone in your bean bowl, but that dog ain't gonna hunt.
Hush your mouth.
Don't you dare blow this, Brent.
Now, don't you little doggies go tanning my hide. 7 was my grandpappy's favorite number.
I don't care if 7 is the amount of minutes you have left to live. You sell out and you do it right now, mister.
Yeah, Brent, sell out this instant or I'll scream right into your ear!
I'm sorry, Your Highness, but we're going to have to decline your generous offer.
The podcast has spoken. Now you must live with the consequences.
Aw, man, I hate consequences.
You are all banished from the podcast city forever.
I am angry and furious.
Yeah, I can't reach my thesaurus right now, so I'll just say I'm also angry and furious.
And I'm Brent. Let's start the show.
This is what it sounds like when we do a podcast. We're currently doing one. This is the North American Friends Movie Club, and there's a little bit of secrets hidden inside the name of our podcast. You might notice that Friends comes before Movie Club. So I got to ask my 2 friends, how we doing?
Things have never been worse than Kansas City, but we're doing okay.
You know what? You've been going through it this week, Kate. You've been going through it. So I think we should start with you.
Well, thank you. So, as everyone has heard, we won the Super Bowl, and then we had a great parade. And then we experienced what is now common in America, which is a lot of gun violence. And 22 people were shot, and 1 woman was killed, and 9 children were shot and hospitalized. And it was just horrible. And then on the same day, my parents were victims of an AI scammer who pretended to kidnap me. And it's stupid and convoluted and terrifying. But apparently we all need to talk to our families about being fake kidnaps I just don't understand what the world is. Oh, and then the next day, you guys don't know this. The next day, my mom goes to a doctor's appointment. She comes out of the doctor's appointment, and someone is breaking into her car.
Oh my!
Good Lord.
So
What did she do?
she said she ran away, which is the guy said
correct.
I guess she said, like, what are you doing? And he was like, oh, I thought this was my rental car. Like, I forgot my keys or some shit. And then she said she ran away, which is the right thing to do when you're
correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta hide behind a pillar and go, hey, and they can't see you.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to wrap us all up in bubble wrap and like feed us chocolate milk and cashews and put us to bed.
I wish I had went first because my things are not going to sound nearly as important as
No,
what you
it's
guys.
for comedic reasons. It's actually going to be really funny when you're like, it was the worst week of my life this week. Like,
oh, snow!
I couldn't find the mustard or something.
Well, it is snow related. Yes, it is snow. We had another snowstorm on Monday.
Did anyone die?
More snow.
Another one.
Did anyone die?
I'm sure they did.
Okay.
It's snow prison. I have 7 feet of snow around me. We don't even have sidewalks.
How do you
we don't
get
have sidewalks.
food? How do you get food?
Well, I could just go to the grocery store. We're not a fucking. It's not a volcano that erupted. It's still things have to keep going.
Oh, could you imagine if a volcano hit
Oh
this
my
week
God.
after all that snow?
Oh, the mess! It would be all melted and slushy. Oh my god! Also,
Flooded basements.
oh well, I don't want it to melt too fast because it's going to be a flood. But I want it to go. I honestly don't think it's going to be all gone till June.
And then you'll get a couple weeks of summer. Back at it, bud. Back at it.
Back at it. Late August. Back at it. That's fine. That's what we're used to. Here's something. You might notice that my name on our little group here is called The Curious Mind because I'm not on my first. I'm not on my second. I'm on my third audiobook of the month of February.
Ooh.
Holy brainiac.
Yeah, my brain, like, I went up a hat size, I'm pretty sure, because I'm retaining so much
Definitely.
information.
Yeah.
And it's not like this, so audiobooks don't have pictures, so no one can make that joke. It's real books, and I'm on my third one. And Kate, this one's called The Silent Patient, and it's about a British psychotherapist.
How fascinating.
That's what you do.
It is.
What happens?
Am I dead? Do they get
No.
kidnapped?
No,
They
and
silence her,
they didn't win
which
the
we would
Super
never do
Bowl.
to Kate.
No, it's just I found it interesting. I'm learning. I'm getting a little behind the curtain peek into your profession.
What's the name of it again? The Silent Patient?
The Silent Patient, yeah.
So what's really interesting is the theoretical orientation that I learned
Fuck.
is called modern psychoanalysis, and it was used on patients who don't talk. So, like, if it has anything to do with that, that's very interesting.
Well, she doesn't. The girl doesn't talk, and the guy is her psychotherapist, and he's trying to get her to talk, but she doesn't talk so far.
That's cool.
I'm only a couple chapters in, but yeah.
So do they have like a horse system where tap once for yes, tap twice for no?
Well,
sort of
I can see this very quickly is not being taken seriously. I just wanted people know that I'm bettering myself in February. It's big brains for February. February's for big brains.
Oh,
you know what? I'm doing the exact opposite. I usually am listening to an audiobook actively, and I haven't listened to 1 second of audiobook in the month of February.
good.
Yeah,
So-
I'm 3 times better than you.
Yeah, at least 3.
I listen to a lot of audiobooks too, and I've been more into podcasts this month.
Mm.
I listened to a horrible podcast too, and I listened to the whole thing. I was so irritated at myself for doing it. And no, it wasn't ours.
I was gonna say some people are like North American
No.
Friends Movie Club.
It was much worse than ours. Because ours is
Well,
awesome.
Ours is very. Oh, I want to say, you know what? I feel bad. We didn't make a big enough deal for your birthday, Kate.
I am satiated with birthday. I over birthdayed at my birthday party, and I hurt myself. So
It's because of we record before times. It gets confusing. And I want to say happy birthday, Kate.
thank you.
Happy birthday, Kate.
And I want. What else was I going to say? You just said it. Oh yeah. happy birthday. Didn't mention. And my goodness, I'm going to toot your horn there, Nathaniel. You're editing on our last podcast, the Rocky episode.
So good.
My goodness, it was enjoyable for an hour and 5 minutes to listen to us speak.
Mind-boggling.
And the intro was hilarious, and you made me sound like a pilot. And I'm just very, very impressed, and I'm very, very happy to be engaged in a creative endeavor with the both of you.
I agree. And I also thought, like, how is he doing that? How did he make Brent sound like he's an actual pilot? Because I remember when we were recording that, I was like, Brent does not sound like a pilot. I remember thinking that.
No, I gave Nate a good concrete foundation to work with.
Yeah, you gave me a good base. I got a good pilot base.
I'm not trying to be negative, but there is
no negative. No, but rude is a one word I would describe. I was the putty. I was the clay.
Fair, but I'm
Nate's
trying to give
me
Nate a
pilot.
compliment. I'm sorry that I'm critiquing you.
You can build up Nate without breaking me down. Oh,
yeah.
There's no need to say that, Brent. You didn't sound like a pilot. I thought I did a pretty good job.
The crackle, the distance, the audio geniusness that Nate had done. Brent,
I call you Michael Winslow. One episode, all of a sudden now you're a mouth magician, are you? Oh, I've start crackling with my mouth.
I've hurt your feelings.
Thank you.
I'm so sorry.
I tried to do something nice.
I didn't even get a chance to say thank you. I was flying high as a kite. I got
much like a pilot.
The co-host, much like a pilot. I was at 10,000 feet, cruising altitude. Thank you for the nice compliment, both of you.
How are you, Nate?
You know what? Things continue to go well for me. Workout streak still going.
I was going to ask you if you've been pumping.
Increasing reps.
Oh, good.
We're at day 30. Let's look. 32. Today will be 33 tonight when I work out in a row.
Have you heard about the hard 75?
No.
You said the hard 7.5?
75.
Oh.
I interrupted you, Nate. Please keep going, and then I want to circle back.
Oh, I just saying, I'm getting big giant muscles. My path to Goku, we're on track. I feel great. I've been working on creative stuff every night. I was drawing till the wee hours of the morning last night. It turns out it's really hard to draw a wolf. I'm just drawing a wolf last night, and it's the legs. That's where animals get you. As humans, the legs start in the middle and they just go down. But animals, they got levels. There's legs in the back and front and shadows. It's
haunches.
We're learning.
You got haunches.
There's haunches. Yeah. And you can't just stick them there like you can with human legs, because if you do, it looks like a little kid drawing where the cow's got 4 legs all up front, and you're like, no, 2 of those legs got to be in the back.
Do you use references?
Last night, I was struggling so much that I had to trace a wolf and then draw 10 versions of the thing I traced before I was able to recreate it on my own. That's how I learned last night.
That's what they do. So I had a client who's in fancy art school, and that's basically what art school is like they just make you draw things repetitively.
You got to just do it. It's one of those things. I think even people who are really good at drawing, I think they practiced a lot
For
too.
sure.
It's like, I'm bad at drawing, so I'll have to practice more. But even the good people at drawing, they're putting in work.
Brent, do you draw?
Oh, I can't draw at all, and I wish I really, really, really wish I could.
Yeah.
I'm not creative.
Oh. I feel like that's
You're
not
very
true.
creative. I literally wrote a pilot to its TV show with you.
I know. I kind of, that was kind of sad because I kind of set that up so you guys give me compliments.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a little depressing of you.
Yeah,
but you're buried in snow. You need a win wherever you can get it.
Yeah, I'll take it. Listen, sometimes you got to make your own lemonade. That's the thing I just made up too. I made up that. See, I am creative. I just made up a saying. Sometimes you got to make your own lemonade.
Yeah, that's good.
You can't depend on little girls on the corner selling it. You got to make your own.
And I just want to say, if there's any big time fancy Hollywood producers listening, hey, me and Brent, we got a script for a TV show, and it's fucking funny as hell.
It's very funny.
Just slide in the DMs, guys. HBO, looking at you.
Why don't you give them a little something about it? Like you've just like give them a taste.
We wrote a script where basically it's about two brothers that might as well be named Trent and Bathan because they're just me and Brent. And they lose their job at the sawmill, and then they get offered a job to work as security guards at the prison. But there's a plot afoot, an evil plot afoot, and someone's tricking them into doing it for nefarious reasons.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
Yeah, and it's kind of circles back to why them being friends. Speaking of circling back, know what else goes in circles?
What else goes in circles?
Race cars. And the reason I bring race cars up is because this is the last movie of Sport Month. February is for leaping. And the movie that we watched was the audience pick. And it was Days of Thunder. And the cars go vroom, vroom. And speaking of vroom, vroom, Catherine, why don't you tell us what the Days of Thunder is about? Love it.
Nice transition.
Love it.
Nate, cue the music. Days of Thunder is a film made in 1990 starring young Tom Cruise, who is Cole Trickle, who's a young race car driver who used to race cars where the tires were outside the car, and he was very good at that kind of race car driving. And now he's been called in by an owner of a NASCAR team to drive cars where the tires are inside the car. And what I found very interesting / humorous, these cars are Chevy Luminas, which, oh my Lord, I cannot even. So Cole has a crew chief played by Robert Duvall. His name is Harry. And he's trying to like be a very good race car driver, and he has this guy named Rowdy Burns, who's his competition, and they get in a horrible wreck, and they are injured. And while Cole Trickle's in the hospital, he meets the beautiful neurologist, Dr. Nicole Kidman. And there's some love story to that. And then Cole loses his confidence, and then he has to get back his confidence. And he and Rowdy become friends because Rowdy can't drive anymore because he has a brain injury. And they won't give Cole a car back because they're like, you're no good anymore. Or I don't remember why that is. But then, so Cole ends up driving Rowdy's car and wins the race at the end. And it ends
sure does.
happy. The end.
Great job, Kate. That is the entire film, Days of Thunder. Would you guys like to talk about your favorite parts?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I was going to ask, this was my first time watching this movie. Have you guys seen this movie before?
Oh, yeah.
I had not, but my partner Nick had seen it 20 times. Because he used to play with the little NASCAR Cole Trickle mellow yellow car when he was a 8-year-old boy.
Me too.
Oh, he
Me
had
as
like
well.
a toy one? Oh, and Brent as well. Yeah, Brent and Shag, you guys got a lot of common. Like, you guys would be bros. There's no doubt about that in my mind.
Broskies.
Yeah. Me and Nick are probably, it's going to probably 2025 is going to be the year of Brent and Nick, I think.
Oh, that would be lovely.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Dick Trickle.
Yeah, like me and we're basically talking like we're all at a cabin, and then we all wake up and me and Kate go out and we're like, where's Nick and Brent? And then you guys come like strolling down the lane, just laughing it up. You're soaking wet for some reason.
Because
we went for a swim
we
or
were
something.
fly fishing, and we have 3 big ones hanging over our shoulders.
Yeah, 3 big ones.
And the sound is woke you up because that's us hooking one. And we have,
There's a montage. You guys had a montage of playing.
Of me and Nick doing stuff.
People, let me tell you about my best friend.
So So
That's just it's on the horizon. You're Nick and Brent.
this is Tom Cruise early in his Scientology. And I think you can feel it in this movie. It's like not overwrought, kind of. I don't know. I liked this Tom Cruise more than I like Mission Impossible Tom Cruise.
Okay. He's very cocky. He was playing only cocky guys at this moment.
For sure.
He's Top Gun. He's cocky. This one
yeah.
cocky.
This is Top Gun on land.
Yes.
But you believe it. You're like he deserves to act like that with that head of hair and that face, and he's got his new teeth, right?
Yes.
Because he had some pretty wild teeth when he was younger, but he got his movie star teeth at this point. So you're like, yeah, I guess you get to act like this.
What did you guys think about the scene where he comes in on the motorcycle?
I thought the motorcycle was too fat. That was my take on looking at it.
Nate, I thought the same thing. Is that motorbike? At best, this man is weighing 150 pounds soaking wet, and that motorbike weighs 1,500 pounds. Like, anyway.
You can't drive a motorbike up on pit road like that. I did like Rowdy's move though.
He
that
settled.
Tom was good. Yeah.
Sorry.
You're gonna drive my ride? Well, I'm sitting on your ride, little guy.
Mm-hmm.
I like that move.
I did too.
I would like to say something about those two characters that I actually really liked about this movie. Big, huge points to this movie where I think a lesser movie would have kept Rowdy as his rival for the entire film. And that would have been just, we start there, they get off to a bad start, and then they hate each other the whole movie. I loved that halfway through the movie, they become friends and a new villain is introduced.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was like actually really cool from a structure point of view.
I'm sorry I didn't talk about Cary Elwes in the plot, but yeah, Cary, right? How do we say his last name?
Elwes. Cary Elwes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Use.
Cary Elwes, Cary Elwes, Cary Pease, Cary Elwes.
Let's
they're all
talk.
up there.
Like, can we talk about his style, his glasses, like
His glasses.
the outfit?
There's-
Oh my God. I was obsessed with every outfit in this film. I would wear every single thing anyone wore, and those little tiny glasses. Oh,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You would.
Circle.
You
I
would
wrote
look
down
good in
something. I
those
wrote
glasses.
evil circle glasses.
Yeah.
I wrote evil circle.
That's what
glasses.
I wrote down.
evil circle.
Nate and I wouldn't have looked good in those glasses.
don't
Kate,
know.
you could pull those
No,
off.
You don't know.
No, Nate and I, no. Nate would look like some jazz bass player that has like the worst weed in the world.
That's cool.
And no, he's not. No.
I have a vivid memory from being like 11 or 12 and going to the shopping mall and going to a sunglass store and asking to try on a pair of sunglasses, and the lovely young woman there who was doing her best to be nice was like, well, if you have a circular face, we usually recommend you stay away from circular glasses. And that was the moment when I realized I had a circular face.
no.
I was like, my face is a circle.
I would be. That is one of those life-changing moments. You're right.
Yeah, well, now I got square glasses ever since then.
Well, she kind of did you a favor.
She helped me out. No, she helped me out, man.
Somebody had to say it. She was her job to say it.
She's probably all of like, thinking back now, it's like a mall. She's probably like 17 years old and I'm
Right.
12. You know what I mean? But this was a full-grown woman to me.
For sure.
This movie makes me feel the way Rocky makes you guys feel.
This has Rocky vibes as far as like getting you fired up for sure.
This
for
makes
sure.
me like NASCAR, and I'm not a NASCAR person, but I saw this and I was like, okay, I get it. And that's what Nick said. He was like, this was the first time where I understood why people are into cars, because he's not like a car dude.
I love Formula One racing. That's open wheel. That's my jam. I'm not a NASCAR guy, but this movie makes me. It not only makes me. I have to be involved in racing somehow. I'm too old. Probably too old to be a driver, but I need to get involved in racing in some capacity.
You could sell snacks
No,
at the snack stand.
No, he could stick the like that funny like golf bag full of gasoline that they hold up?
Yeah.
I don't want to catch on fire. I don't want any of that.
Okay.
I want to be a team owner or a team
Okay.
owner's assistant. I want to.
What if you're looking at a computer screen about the vertices and the ventricle?
I don't know what vertices are, so that sounds like I'm gonna have to take a course to do that job, which I don't want to do.
You would have to take a course.
I want to be the guy that says into the mic and say, "Yeah, it's time to drop the fucking hammer." I want to be that guy, and then the car goes, and it goes really fast.
Ooh.
I want to be. When he says, "I'm going to drop the hammer" during his test, and Robert Duvall says, "No, you're not." I was hooting and hollering like a chimpanzee that sees a snake. I was up and I woo, yeah.
That is how Nate and I felt with Rocky IV.
I literally got goosebumps when he won the Indy 500 at the end of this movie. I'm not lying. I almost took a picture of my goosebumps.
Or was that Daytona?
Daytona 500. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
No.
Do any of us know what the difference is? Because there was a moment in the movie where they're like, well, what's your goal? And he's like, to get to Indianapolis. Is that like, was he on like in the minor leagues of stock car racing, and then there's like a higher level of NASCAR? I didn't quite understand.
Yeah, he drove sprint cars, which is not the same as stock cars. I don't know the differences, but it's like
I read he drove. Yeah, he drove single wheel, outer wheel, like the ones where there's one person. I thought it was like Formula One, like he drove lower level Formula One.
I mean that once he's in NASCAR, everything's pointing to Daytona. That's the big race. But he said earlier that his big goal is to get to Indianapolis, which is the Indy 500. Is that NASCAR or is that Formula One?
Formula One doesn't do the Indianapolis 500. Indy cars do Indianapolis.
Indy
cars look like Formula One cars, the open wheels. They look the same, but they're not.
Oh, but they're different cars.
Yeah. Formula One cars are the fastest cars that are when it comes to racing. That's like the upper echelon.
Okay. That's the very silly looking Batmobile cars.
Yes, and the American version of that is Indy cars.
Gotcha.
Okay.
But there's
a lot of different car stuff going on.
Who knew?
I know.
Did you? I had no idea.
I always just assumed you press the pedal down, you go as fast as you can, but oh my god, it's so different. It's so interesting when it comes to tires and fuel and drafting.
What are funny cars?
I don't know. Is it the ones with the thing on the top?
Maybe like the big spoilers.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway,
there's gonna be a lot of people that are not liking this, are yelling, and because NASCAR is huge, and I feel like we have a NASCAR kind of fan base.
Yeah, well, don't burn your clutch, boys.
Yeah,
right. That's the thing to say. Hey,
we're here to learn. We're here to learn together.
Don't burn your clutch, boys.
I mean, you are the curious mind.
I am. $2,500 to rent a track for a day is a goddamn good deal.
Seems cheap.
Like, and especially if you're allowed to do whatever you want out there.
Taking your bike
I take
out.
my car?
Yeah.
This fucking ripper.
Take the old Mitsubishi out there, see if I can roll it. Yeah, it'd be fucking awesome.
I will say the stupidest part of this movie for me was, I think it was after he had the accident and he like goes back to like where he used to race cars, and there's a fucking laundromat right next to the racetrack.
What?
Do you remember that scene?
Why is that stupid?
No.
I don't remember it either. I think you saw a different version than us.
No, he's like doing his laundry next to a dirt track.
Okay.
No.
Do you remember that?
No.
Because I remember looking over at Nick and being like, why is there a laundromat next to the dirt track?
No.
Because it gets so dirty on the track. He gets so much soot.
Sounds like it's a fucking genius idea to put a laundromat next to a dirt track.
That guy's going to own a racing team before long with all the money he's making.
Yeah. Oh, that's so
do you guys have tracks? Do you guys have dirt tracks in Canada? We have a lot of them here in Missouri.
Well, I have a speedway next to me. It's only small.
Yeah.
That's cool, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't go to races, but I'm going to start.
I've never seen any kind of racing in real life. I know there's some kind of track.
Did you guys ever do go-karts?
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Every summer.
we have to do go-karts when we get together.
Okay.
I'm going to take you boys to Branson. We're going to do go-karts.
Oh, I thought that was shit talk. I thought you were going to win.
No.
So I'm going to take you down to Branson.
No, they have go-karts you have to be 16 to drive.
That's going to be a new
Like-
t-shirt. I'm taking your ass to Branson.
Go-karts go fast though. Do you guys like
What?
Do you guys like to drive fast?
No.
Every now and then I get the urge.
Yeah.
Like
too.
one time I got my Toyota Corolla up to like 180 kilometers an hour. That was pretty cool.
How
'Cause I was
fast is that in miles per hour? Let's do
Uh,
some math.
Let's do a little math here. I'm going to guess like 120, but
180 km, 2 miles. It is images 50 meters per second. What the fuck kind of British math is that?
111 miles per hour. 111.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
yeah, for a
Oh my
Toyota
God.
Corolla. Yeah. Because I was going down a big hill. So I just gassed it and went down the big hill. And that was pretty fun one time.
I don't
Oh
like
my
going
God.
fast, but when I start, like I just talked about how I got into Formula One racing. That summer that I got into it, we took the kids to a theme park on vacation, and they had go-karts. And I said to myself, okay, I'm going to take these little fuckers to Branson. I'm going to smoke them. And not because I'm going to go fast, because I'm going to drive smart. And if Melissa knew what I was doing.
Did you do some drafting?
Yeah, Melissa. I told Melissa exactly what I was going to do. I said it's not about who's the fastest. I said it's about turn entry and turn exit. About taking the right. It's about the racing line, and not just passing when you get a chance. It's the opportune time to pass. You need a lot of power. And she's like, "This is in the lineup of the go-karts," and she's looking at me like I have 4 heads. And I got in that fucking go-kart, and I was just a bullet. I was coming in turns. I was following that racing line. I think the guy that was doing that pushes you with his foot and pulls the cord, he knew. I think he knew. I think he was a racer too, and he knew what I was doing because I was smoking people.
Melissa fell in love all over again.
Oh, I'm pretty sure she I'm pretty sure she wandered off because I told her to record it. And she didn't. I wanted to review the tape afterwards of me going in. I was hitting, because I was going on parts of the track on turns that nobody was going on. And I think that's the guy that worked there knew. He's like, this guy's a racer at heart.
Oh, yeah. I'm imagining the guy worked there, like pulled out his cell phone while you were driving. He's like, Mr. Ferrari, there's someone here. I think you might want to come down.
He's a natural. Natural.
I felt like I was trying out at this first scene with Robert Duvall and them. Like if Robert Duvall's character saw me at the go-kart, he was with his family, he would stop and say, this guy's a racer.
You go, hey, I know racers.
I want to talk about Robert Duvall and why he quit racing because his previous driver died in a wreck, right?
Yeah. He may have been responsible for that.
And so then he stopped being a crew chief because he didn't want to be
investigated.
But then it turns out that guy killed himself.
I think it's very sketchy. I don't think no one really knows what happened. So the 3 things that could have happened are he killed himself, he took a heart attack and hit the wall, or he passed out from carbon monoxide poisoning because Harry made the pipes too thin and then he drove into the wall. So there's 3 good things that he could have died from. The fact that Harry quit NASCAR right away tells me that Harry put carbon monoxide poisoning in the car by mistake. And Harry talks to the car a lot. So Harry...
He's breathing
does
a little.
talk to the car.
And listen, I love Harry. But I think he killed John C. Reilly's father.
And was it this is a prequel to Talladega Nights?
Pretty much.
I think so myself, yes. I would agree with that.
The line monkey fucking a football. Love it.
I knew you would.
That's basically what we do. We're monkeys fucking a football. And when Robert Duvall said during the pit stop, he's like, when you leave, I want you to go right out and hit the pace car. He got his ass with that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, good, he fucking got his ass. That means you hit every car on the track now.
Well, my first note is about Robert Duvall, where I just wrote down, love to see a master practice his craft in montage form. That's a part of a movie that I'll always enjoy. That was when I was like into the movie. When he first decides he's going to build the car for Tom Cruise, and he's standing by the like frame of the car and he's talking to it. He's like, I'm going to shave off 2 inches here, shape you like a bullet.
That's what killed his father.
But that, to me, I was like, okay, this man knows, this is a master practicing his craft. Here we go.
I love it.
Robert Duvall is still alive.
93.
At age 93.
Crazy.
Yeah. It's awesome.
Yeah, well.
What a wonderful actor. He's always good.
For real.
Yeah.
One scene did piss me off. 2 scenes that involve Nicole Kidman. She's a doctor, so she would never not wear a helmet on a motorbike.
For sure.
Yeah, she literally deals with head injuries as her profession. She didn't wear a helmet, didn't like that. And Tom Cruise sent a bunch of teddy bears and flowers and balloons to her apartment or home. Great when you first walk in, surprise, but they're all going to die and deflate, and then you have to clean all that.
It's going to smell
and you
so
got to clean
bad.
all that shit up. Oh my God. What a terrible he's basically a monkey fucking football. What a terrible gift.
And he truly is an incredibly immature man. When he drives, she tells him to let her out and he drives away. I can't tell you, I mean, it's only happened to me a couple times, but that is a common thing for men to do. Like, toxic men in the 90s did a lot of like not listening to women when they want to get out of cars.
They saw this movie.
So I did not like that. That's
They wanted
right.
Nicole Trickle.
There was a lot of parts of this movie that were like very much, I'm like, oh, I understand why men are the way we are when this was like the content we were consuming when we were growing up, because it really does just teach you like the most toxic shit, like up and down, and like, and not only that it's like men do this, but that this is somehow heroic. This is what the hero does.
Exactly. The ego, it's all ego and id, and you, despite it actually killing you, you know what I mean? Like, the stakes can't be higher.
I thought Nicole Kidman wasn't doing much in this movie until they give her a scene where she gets to say basically everything Kate just said. And she all of a sudden somebody in this movie is acting. Somebody is feeling emotions. I was like, oh my goodness, look at this.
Whoa. Robert Duvall acted as fucking whole. This whole
Robert Duvall, every moment that he's ever existed is a master. I would like to qualify and say this, but I would say that after the Nicole Kidman scene with Tom Cruise, like Nicole goes to 11, does an incredible job, mops the floor with Tom Cruise. And then in the very next scene, Tom Cruise is like screaming and yelling. I'm like, oh, he got the memo. He saw what she was doing. He's like, I gotta start acting in this movie. Like, time to get into it.
We haven't even talked about Randy Quaid, who does a wonderful job being a wealthy man. I don't know.
He was enjoyable.
I celebrate Randy Quaid until he got weird.
Yeah, me too. When he says I own the engine in that car, I gave him that engine. That's what my boys are pushing. I love that.
There is one part that I did not like, which I made a note about, which is Randy Quaid as an authority figure doesn't work. And there's just this one scene where he sits down Duvall and Tom Cruise, and he's like, now listen here, you two, and hush up while I talk. And he's like giving them like the business for not getting along. And I was like, nah, there's no way Robert Duvall would let this man push him around.
That's
like 0%
the monkey fucking
chance.
The football scene.
Yeah.
And
that is that scene.
And I think he looks too much like a Cousin Eddie, because it's the same kind of type here. I think that's why.
But
no, I saw it too, but I think he looks so good wearing like fancy clothes, and he's got good hair, and he's like carrying himself so assertively, but also with that joie de vivre that people with money have. Like,
he looks like a guy that would be a low-level team driver owner. He looked like that kind of guy.
Yeah.
How dare you disrespect Cole Trickle and the other guy, Rowdy Burns.
Duvall. Rowdy.
And Russ Wheeler.
He had nothing to do with those boys until he got the money. And when it's all about sponsors, we know that. We're trying to get sponsors on this show.
And then he kind of has a glow up.
He does have a glow up.
He's like, by the end of the movie, he's wearing Ray-Bans and stuff.
That's going to be us. If we get sponsored, we're going to have Ray-Bans on.
What if Mellow Yellow?
Fucking
Mellow
awesome.
Yellow could sponsor.
That would be awesome.
So what
Oh
we
my
got?
God.
Cashews, chocolate milk, and Mellow Yellow sponsor us. We start wearing costumes that have like patches on them and stuff.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'll wear a fire suit while I record. I don't care.
Hell yeah. So okay. So here's what all the corporate people listening have to remember. Me and Brett have a pilot. Go ahead and contact about us. Mellow Yellow, cashews, or chocolate milk.
Tampax,
Let us know about
I'll
sponsorship.
wear anything. I will pimp myself a Tampax Summer's Eve.
Coffee enemas.
Listen, if you want sponsors, if you have a coffee enema, I will do a before and after blog about it.
Before and
I
after.
will do anything, any kind of product you want to, anything. Just sponsors. 2024.
Just do it.
Let's do it.
Just do it.
My last two notes before I get to the quiz, and unless you guys have anything else, is I would love to have a tattoo of Robert Duvall and Tom Cruise running at the end to Victory Lane. I think that would be a big fucking back piece. With that would be super good. Picture me at the beach and see me walk by with that back piece. Mellow yellow suits on him, and
Robert Duvall doing the 60-year-old man run.
yeah.
Here's the thing.
Knees up.
Nick's goal for the year is to get a new tattoo. So I can see a friendship tattoo maybe.
Mm-hmm. Like, like Brent gets Tom Cruise running and
Yeah.
Nick gets Robert
It's
Duvall
Robert
running.
Duvall.
And then when they stand,
And then one side.
yeah.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say then they stand side by side and it makes the full frame.
And then we run.
Exactly.
And then we run. And it looks
Yeah.
like they're running.
Oh man, that's it. We've done it.
Also, I'm gonna look into wearing driving gloves when I drive. It just makes
Okay.
it feels
Absolutely.
cooler. It looks cooler. Everything about it is cool.
Do you have a spoiler on your
No.
car, Brent?
No,
I think you need to get one. Do you have driving shoes, driving moccasins?
no.
Got to get some moccasins, got to get some gloves, and you need to get some ground effects and a spoiler.
I want
Mhm.
little tight ballerina driving shoes so badly. Okay, I'm starting to like daydream and shit. Do you guys want to do the official Mellow Yellow Hardee's Superflow
Cashews, chocolate milk?
Summer's Eve Days of Thunder quiz?
Vroom, vroom.
Vroom, vroom, vroom. Start your engines.
This movie's so good that 7 questions is not enough. We did 8. We got 8. Catherine,
8 laps.
You're 8 laps of just high intensity torque. The very first race that starts off in the movie, there's a car that's in the lead. Who sponsored that car? Was it STP, Quaker State, Budweiser, or the Exxon car? Kate goes first.
I am gonna go with my. Do you guys ever have a problem with you can't figure out what your gut reaction is? Because when you said STP, I was like, oh, that's it. And then you said Exxon. I was like, oh, no. So I'm going to go with STP.
You described the opposite of what a gut reaction is.
Okay.
STP for Kate.
I think Rowdy was in the lead and Rowdy had the Exxon car. So I'm going to guess Exxon.
Rowdy was in second place. And he was just behind the Budweiser car.
Gone forever.
Budweiser.
Oh, no.
Point for Brent.
King of beers.
King of beers. Question number 2. Nate talked about how Robert Duvall would talk to his car in a little montage, which I love. He said he's going to put the engine real low in a big square oil pan. It's going to give him blank more horsepower. How much more horsepower was Robert Duvall going to give Cole Trickle? 10 to 20? 20 to 30? 30 to 40? 40 to 50?
I know 30's involved. So I'm going to say 30 to 40.
So then I'll say 20 to 30.
Robert Duvall is going to make that oil pan nice and low with the engine, and it's going to give Cole Trickle 30 to 40 more horses.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Nate is on the board.
Vroom, vroom. Yeah, we're not doing sound effects this week. We're just doing our own sound effects when we get it right.
Problem with Cole Trickle is the man can drive. We all know that. He doesn't know fuck about cars, though. He's like me, Nate. Doesn't know. Just likes the wind in his hair.
Mm-hmm.
Robert Duvall says, you got to tell us what's going on with the car, Cole. You can do a little twist here, a little bit of wedge there. And Cole doesn't know what wedge is. What is wedge? Does wedge affect the weight of the car, the power of the engine, the height of the car, or the fluid distribution of the car? If I'm going to add some wedge, what am I doing?
I'm going to go with the fluid because that seems silly.
Fluid distribution, yep.
I'm going to go with the Ron DeSantis answer and say that a wedge adds height.
Oh, the old wedge in the heels makes the car taller. Well, there would never be really a situation where you want to make your car taller because you're fuck up the wind resistance. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not a car guy. But you know what the wedge does? Changes where the weight is distributed into the car.
Gone forever.
Back left end's a little loose. Let me tighten up the wedge and add a little more weight back there.
So that's Brent.
Okay.
That's me. Cole Trickle had a horrible wreck. Hospitalized overnight. Harry slept by his side. Woke up next to Cole in the hospital bed. Harry had a blanket. What color was it?
Oh, no.
Was that blanket red? Was that blanket green? Was that blanket yellow? Or was that blanket blue?
I'm going to guess it was an ugly yellow hospital blanket.
Ugly yellow hospital blanket.
I'm guessing blue blanket.
Blue blanket. Harry woke up to a blue blanket.
Yes!
Do the noise.
Finally.
Question number 5. The race where that dirty old evil sunglass Russ Wheeler blocked Cole in the pit lane.
Rude.
And then cracked him on the track. Cole had an issue with the tire. What tire blew? His front left? Both of the lefts? The front right? Or both of the rights? Cole had an issue with tire. Which one was it? The left, both left, front right, or both rights?
Front right.
Front right.
I'm going to say the wall took out both tires on the right.
Both tires on his right side were blown. And that's when he went in, got his tires changed, and hit during the victory lap.
Yes.
Our boys, the original team, Randy Quaid, Robert Duvall, Tom Cruise, and Rowdy Burns, were all associated with different sponsors. I'm going to name off some sponsors. Exxon, Chev City, Hardee's, Kodiak, Mellow Yellow, and Superflow. Which sponsor did I just name wasn't involved with the boys?
I'm going to say Kodiak.
Okay.
Chev City.
Chev City was the OG sponsor. That's the car dealership that Randy Quaid owned. And the answer is Kodiak.
Oh, I thought they said Kodiak.
Nope. There's a Kodiak car, but it wasn't nothing to do with them. Nothing to do with the boys.
I'm getting smoked.
You're going to lap, you guys.
I was going to say, Nate's going to lap. There was a Quaker State car. When I hear Quaker State, I think of NASCAR. That Quaker State car had what number?
Ooh.
26, 35, 62, 53.
53.
Ooh, that's what I was going to choose too. I'm going 53 as well.
Quaker State number 26.
26.
Gone forever.
The last sponsor on Cole Trickle's Daytona 500 winning car was Mellow Yellow. Mellow Yellow is a citrus-based soft drink. According to Mellow Yellow, what color yellow is Mellow Yellow? Is it a chartreuse, beryllium, cadmium, or canary?
I'm going to say cadmium.
Okay.
I'm going to say canary.
That Mellow Yellow is, of course, a yellowish green, which is none other than chartreuse.
Gone forever.
Chartreuse.
Chartreuse. Brent takes the lead.
No, Brent wins. That's the last question, son.
Brent wins at the
Oh,
line.
Ooh, I drafted your ass.
I thought he was going high.
No, went low, slingshot.
You went low.
I hung back in the middle of the pack.
Mhm.
I saw the white flag. I moved up, drafted your ass for the last lap. Slingshot,
Definitely.
went low,
Yeah.
crossed the finish line, winner.
Yeah.
Lapped Kate long ago.
And the one I was
broke
sure
down.
was chartreuse. I was like, no way, it's chartreuse.
Oh, that's yellowish green, baby. That's Mellow Yellow's signature.
Nice
Woo.
win.
Thank you.
Excellent win. Brent in the cashew chocolate milk car. Huge W.
Wins the NAFMC 200.
There you go.
And speaking of winning awards, would you two like to hand out some bronze medals?
I also want to give a silver and gold out on the podium.
Okay, good call.
Thank you.
Did you guys know that Tony Scott, who directed this, committed suicide?
Mm-hmm. And did you know
No.
that he's Ridley Scott's younger brother?
I didn't.
Mm-hmm. They started
Wow.
together in England making commercials, and then they went on to make Hollywood movies. And do you want to hear another interesting fact?
They
make
British movies.
They make British movies. The cop who the sexy lady cop who arrests Tom Cruise, quote unquote, arrests him and then grabs his penis.
Mm-hmm.
Her and Tony Scott got married after this movie. So
Oh.
Nicole and Tom got married after this movie. Love was in the air on Days of Thunder.
Huh.
Who did you guys give your bronze medals to?
My bronze is going to Mr. Thomas Cruise. He's a short king, and I gotta respect him for it. This is
Mhm.
before he turned into, like Kate said, just kind of a weird guy. This is just Top Gun in a car, on land. And when he was going backwards and he flipped that fucking thing into pit lane, the goosebumps.
Oh,
The goosebumps. I'm going to give my bronze to Mr. Jonathan Reilly as Brock Bretherton, Cole's car chief and Buddy Bretherton's son. I always liked John C. Reilly, and I like John C. Reilly in a young role and a serious role. So he gets my bronze.
I gave my bronze medal to Michael Rooker, Rook the Crook. I love Michael Rooker, actually. I think he makes a great bad guy because he's got a menace to him. There's just a sort of, his voice
sure.
is a little bit menacing. His look is a little bit menacing. So I actually really love to watch this guy. So he gets my bronze medal.
All right, the Rook. My silver is split. Couldn't decide. Had to go Nicole Kidman, Randy Quaid. They were both excellent. Randy Quaid had a glow up, turned into kind of a prick, but saved the day by giving them the engine, getting his pit crew to push. And
That
Nicole
was nice of
Kidman,
him.
very nice of him. And Nicole Kidman played a doctor, and she was cool. Didn't like that she didn't wear a helmet. She's a neurologist, but I like Nicole Kidman in this role. Silver medal.
Nicole?
And Nikki and Randy.
Oh, splitting it. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How about you, Kate?
Well, you know what? I'm going to give my silver medal to the short king himself, Thomas Cruise,
Tommy Cruise.
who allowed Scientology onto the set, and then Jerry Bruckheimer kicked them off because they were being too weird and were trying to make weird audio adjustments using Scientology science.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And I don't know. I just feel like we're seeing the last bastion of normalcy from Tom Cruise, and that should be celebrated. So silver.
Yeah, I think he is a very bizarre character because I truly believe that nobody on earth loves movies as much as Tom Cruise. Like, I really believe that in my heart. He loves movies. He's so excited talking about every project he's ever worked on. And I kind of wish he wasn't insane because I do love a guy who's like
passionate.
Yeah, he really is. I gave my silver to Nicole Kidman. She wasn't going to make the list. And then she got that one scene where she yells at Tom Cruise and tells him he's being a little shithead and egomaniac. And she's fucking went to work in that scene. She elevated the whole movie. So, yeah, silver medal for Nicole Kidman.
Gold.
What relationship Robert Duvall had with Tom Cruise. These characters in this movie, father-son relationship, kind of. Everyone needs a Harry in their corner. Everyone, that's my life thing. Everyone needs a Harry behind them, shaving their fucking frame down to make them faster. Robert Duvall was actually eating ice cream, making jokes, pace car, gold medal.
I agree. He also gets my gold. His acting is so natural that you can't even tell he's acting. Like, you feel like he is the character. Extraordinary. Legend.
Well, I could not agree with the two of you more. I'm so happy we've all come to this conclusion. It's time to eat a turkey sandwich with the Taylor sisters because, of course, I picked Bobby Duvall.
Damn
what
right.
a fucking great actor. You said it perfectly, Kate. He is so natural. You completely believe that this guy works on the farm, that he knows all this shit about cars, that he's a great leader of this team. And yeah, there is something. Acting is one of those funny things where most actors are like decent. They're like all slightly better than okay. And then there are certain actors that are just fucking light years ahead of everybody else on screen. And he's one of those guys where you're just like, oh, this guy, him and Gene Hackman, like, they're just doing it, man. They're fucking doing it. Gold medal for Bobby Duvall.
Now, I think in honor of him, we should all one by one do a car sound.
Okay. I would like Kate to finish because I think she's the strongest. Brent is going to be in the middle, and I'll start us off as the weakest car noise. So here we go.
It's my favorite noise you make because I can picture you behind the wheel driving.
That was fun.
Oh, we have so much fun.
Would you guys like to? I would rate the fun we have a 10 out of 10. And speaking of ratings, would you guys like to rate this movie?
I think I pulled my throat on that one.
Oh, you did a good one. That was your best one ever.
I know. I went for it. I went for it.
The script for this movie. What would you guys rate the script for this movie?
I had a little bit of trouble following it, and I needed help. So I'm going to give it an 8.
I really enjoy. There's a lot of things that was never fleshed out. I can't give it a 10. The whole death of John C. Reilly was never fleshed out. A lot of weird things happen, so I'm gonna give it a 9.
This was tricky. I think I'm with Kate. I'm gonna give it an 8. I enjoyed it. There was a little bit of goofiness and the classic 90s sexual politic nightmare that we got going on in certain scenes. So yeah, 8 seems good. It was a fun story. It was like, I did feel it was a lot like Rocky with slightly less joy. I had a little bit more joy watching Rocky and a little bit more cheering on and excitement. I didn't care quite as much about Tom Cruise as I did driving Michael Rooker's car. That helped. I was like, they're friends, they're buddies, they're taking care of each other. So yeah, 8. I like 8.
Okay.
The art direction for this movie, the props, the sets, the stunts. We'll even work that one into this one. What do you guys think of the art direction in this movie?
I thought it was pretty solid. I mean, it felt real. I mean, I think they were on location. The costumes were, I just loved the costumes. I'm going to give the art direction a 10, actually.
Oh, this gets a 10. A 10. Filmed at Daytona with 60 some cars, 27 panoramic cameras. All of this. I love sponsors on cars. I think it's hilarious. 10.
Yeah, I watched a behind the scenes doc about this movie because I was kind of interested in how they made it. And this is a kind of filmmaking that they really don't do anymore. Maybe like Christopher Nolan still kind of does it, but he's probably the only one where everything is real. It's like they went to Daytona, they filmed during the Daytona 500, during like the breaks and stuff like that. Like they were actually cars in the race for Daytona. That scene where Tom Cruise gets airlifted by helicopter out of there, they filmed that at Daytona, and that's so crazy if you think about it. Like these days, there's one scene from inside the helicopter as it's taking off and going up. And they would of course they would green screen that these days. Of course they would, but not this movie. They actually filmed it there. You can see actual people in the audience. And this is what Tony Scott was really fucking good at, was filming action movies and putting things together. So I'm with you guys. I'm going to give it a 10 as well.
Hell yeah.
This will be interesting. The music for this movie. What did we think about the music for this movie?
So it got good reviews for its music, and I guess like Tom Cruise asked White Snake to write a song, which is hilarious to me. But I don't remember anything specifically, so I'm going to listen to what you guys give it and then decide.
Let's start with Brent.
Listen, Give Me Some Lovin' is banger. Let's get that. You know, there's lots of banging artists on this. This suffers from whiffing. They whiffed. Could have had better songs. Like Kickstart My Heart by Motley Crue. You put that on any scene, driving scene, you got yourself a 10. 10. No, 9. Sorry. 9.
I think the music in this movie stinks. It stinks. Hans Zimmer score, which usually it's Zim for the win, but not this time. I think one part of that is that they made this movie on an insane schedule, and like Hans Zimmer was recording the music while the movie was being filmed, like right up to the deadline of the release. And you can really tell that they didn't give him enough time because it's just synth and electric guitar, and I hated it. 7.
And what'd you give it, Brent?
I gave it a 9.
Okay, I will give it an 8.
That's fair. That's fair. No,
that's
Nate's
what I was
right.
gonna. I was gonna give it an 8 anyway.
It could have been so. They could have picked so much. Any AC/DC song. I mean, they could have done
Back in Black because his car's black.
Oh, when he came back, oh my God, it writes itself.
They call me Mellow Yellow.
No. Come on, they could have put Addicted to Love in there. You know, just so many options. Yeah, I'll keep it a 9.
This was an American sports action drama. As one of those, how would you rate it?
Oh, it's a 10. It takes place in America. Racing is a sport. And my God, the drama was up and down. Monkey fucking on a football. 10.
Yeah, I'll give it a 9.
I'm with you, Kate, where I'm like, this is one notch below a Rocky. I was very surprised how much I enjoyed this movie, I should say, because I don't care about cars. I couldn't care less about cars. But I liked watching this movie. It was fun, and I was into it, so that's surprising. It gets a 9.
Love it.
Now, if you had a friend who liked American sports action dramas, How much would you recommend this movie to them?
I want to give it a 10 because it's a great, but I mean, a lot of people aren't into cars. But I mean, we're kind of saying that if you're not into cars, it's still really good. I'm gonna give it a 9.
I'm gonna give it a 10 because I think that this is like, I'm gonna repeat myself. This is like when we could like Tom Cruise, like this, and also if you don't like cars or understand NASCAR, this is kind of like an entryway into that. So also, I love my boo boo Nick, and he loves this movie, so I'm gonna give it a 10.
Oh, isn't that beautiful?
So sweet.
Listen, get it all in this year because next year, Brent and Nick.
Yeah. People, let me tell you about my best friend.
Robert Duvall, Tom Cruise tattoo.
I'm with Brent on this one. I'll say 9. I wouldn't like, again, it suffers a little bit from coming right after Rocky 4, which is such, to me, I'm like, I'd recommend that to anybody. It's fun as hell. It's got a lot of the same elements. It's short. They get to it in and out, which we like. 9.
Rocky was the appetizer. This was the main.
Yeah.
Course.
I mean, I see why you might think that. This movie gets a 44.9, which sounds exactly right to me. It's like a pretty good movie. It's a pretty good movie. It's fun. Surprising. I would not have guessed that I would have enjoyed it as much as I did, for sure.
Well, what a great choice from our fans, from our listeners.
God bless them.
God bless them, everyone.
Now it's time for us to take some time and thank our listeners for listening to the first season of our show, because this is the last episode of season 1 of the North American Friends Movie Club. We are going to take a well-deserved week off next week. The year tried to add in one more Thursday, and we said no. We don't believe in leap years. We don't believe in this shit. That's a free day, and we're all going to relax. And then we're going to come back next season with new music and hopefully posting full episodes on YouTube and a bunch of exciting stuff. And I just personally want to thank everybody who has listened to the show and let us know you're listening and said so many nice things and encouraged us. And genuinely, we really appreciate it.
I don't know if you can add to that, because that's just what the truth is.
I think you should for content.
Okay. Thank you. You go ahead, Brent.
I want to echo what Nate said. I want to thank everybody that listens, makes comments, leaves reviews, subscribes, unsubscribes, resubscribes, tells their friends, tells their family about it. Even the haters. Haters you can hate, as long as you're listening. As Pete Weber says, you might love me or you might hate me, but y'all watched. That's nice. Very dramatic. Yeah.
Bigger and McCracken style.
Bigger and McCracken. So appreciate you guys and stick around for season 2 of the North American Friends Movie Club.
That's right, baby. You know, just like any good TV show or movie, when there's a series, like you get the base first season and it's a classic, right? But then it only gets better after that. And we're gonna bring you the sweet, sweet content, because I know the three of us love to do this. And I love to hear that people listen, because it makes me feel good inside, and it makes me feel good to spread joy into the world, because we desperately need nice things in the world. And so thank you for everyone who listens and feels joy from our joy, because that's really important in the world. And I'm fucking excited about season 2, because I get to pick March, and I'm excited about it.
Well,
the whole plan.
You're going to have to tell us what we're doing in March. But before that, I actually also want to take a moment to thank both of you for doing the show. You know what? It's been a really fun year to have this things centering our friendship and getting us together every week, whether we're tired or we're going through shit. And actually, we all went through a bunch of different shit this year. And it was very nice to have you guys in my life, and have just, our friendship is very rewarding to me. So I want to thank you for that as well.
God damn, Nate. That's so nice. Thank you. I completely agree. I think it's so important to make time for your friends. And I hope that our friendship inspires other people to make time regularly for their own friendships.
The best compliment that I read about our show is from somebody that said that I love listening to this podcast because it's like sitting down and talking with friends. And I think that's a testament to us. And I want to thank you guys for being a part of that and allowing other people to feel that way.
And hold up. We
What?
cannot, I mean, this podcast is not even a thing without Nathan Usher's genius. Genius producing, genius writing, genius friendship. Like, Nate, you're very humble. And I know, remember, we used to get in a fight about that because you were like, you shouldn't be humble. But, like, you are humble and you should be celebrated. And I hope one day you win an award of some kind. So I could be like, see, I hope you feel validated now. Because
I hope that
you deserve
award
it.
for our TV show.
I'm not a part of the TV show.
You will be. Shut the hell up.
That's really sweet, guys. I really appreciate that. And this has been great for me. It really has. It kind of was stuck creatively in a rut over the pandemic, and this like has inspired me to do a bunch of different things again. So I am super thankful for that. And now I would love to know what our theme for March is going to be.
I had so many ideas that it was very challenging, but I thought about the month of March, and it starts with the letter M.
Mm-hmm.
And there are so many things that start with the letter M.
True.
But one important thing that starts is money.
Oh.
And so the month of March is for money.
Okay.
And we will be starting with the longest movie that we've ever watched on this podcast. It is Casino.
Oh.
I've never watched it.
Oh, this is a movie, Brent. This is
This is
maybe
cinema.
my favorite Scorsese movie. I watched this movie so much when I was young.
Me too.
This has so many possibilities of what to pick.
Yeah, I want you to elaborate a little bit about money and what you're thinking. Like,
So initially I was kind of like money gambling adjacent because I was going to do rounders. I kept kind of doing like money mafia gambling,
sure.
but it's open to interpretation.
Okay, I like this because actually I'm thinking of a bunch of different ideas. You could be crime movie, but there's lots of different money movies. So I'm not going to spoil anything by telling you what I'm thinking, but
Season 2, baby!
Season 2 will be starting in March, and the first movie we're going to do is Casino. That's fun. Well, that means that all that's left to do for Season 1 is say goodnight, Kate.
Good night, Kate.
Good night, Kate.
Ace ran the casino.
I am the boss.
Nikki ran the money.
I'm trying to make a living, that's all.
They shared a dream called Las Vegas
Look at this place, it's made of money.
that was just too good to last.
You didn't see that you were being set up?
Robert De Niro,
You buried me.
I buried you?
Sharon Stone,
Kill him.
Joe Pesci.
I owe the guy 35 years. I'm gonna whack him for you.
A Martin Scorsese film, Casino, rated R. Now playing at theaters everywhere.
Hello?
It sounded like SpongeBob. You said exactly.
Great.
You said exactly
Great.
like
That's what I was
SpongeBob.
going for. That was what I was going for, totally.
Your mother's Squidward.
Yeah, she's wearing the red. She's wearing the red.
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob. Damn it.